This is the top of Wagon Hill in Ladysmith. The whole bevy of monuments up here. This very conspicuous one to the Imperial Light Horse made a target for the troopies down on the shooting range below. Not a very clever thing to do. Another death or glory boy. January 6th, 1900. You can see the centre of Ladysmith beyond the Earl of Ava's grave marker. A more modern marker. And this is the tablet on the Devonshire Regiment Memorial here. 3 companies of the 1st Battalion Devonshire Regiment made a very important and successful bayonet charge across the area where I'm now standing. These men lost their lives. Now the Devon's charge actually started more or less where I'm pointing, over the edge of the hill, and they had to clear Boers who had infiltrated this area. And they had nearly taken control of this hill, but the bayonet charge across this ground drove the Boers back over that edge, and they were never able to recover their advance, and consequently Wagon Hill was saved. The charge made here was on the right at the beginning of a very heavy summer thunderstorm, and that seemed to act as a climax to the battle here. This is the memorial tablet to the minister of the Ladysmith Commando, the Reverend John Daniel Kestrell, who gave help and succour to wounded of both British and Boer here at this point, or during this battle, at great risk to himself. And it says here, erected at the wish of British soldiers. There's an indicator to a gun position. And I look across here to the dark shape of Spienkop in the far distance. Spienkop. We should be up there quite soon. This is Wagon Point, right at the end of Wagon Hill. This is where Ian Hamilton, with a very small group of alert British soldiers, suddenly realized that the Boers had almost taken the top of this hill, or a few of them had, and they made a personal attack on them and drove them off. Digby Jones was killed, but Ian Hamilton survived, as we know. These are the well-preserved remains of the old Manchester Fort, or redoubt, on the top of Wagon Hill, with a memorial to the regiment here. This monument marks the Manchester Fort, and as you can see, it was actually occupied by the 18th Hussars for a lot of the siege period of Ladysmith. This stone commemorates the 1st Battalion Manchester Regiment, who were stuck up on this hill for the best part of 3 months of the siege, and the soldiers did all sorts of things on rocks, and this is one of the better carvings that they whiled their way in time at while stuck in this godforsaken sieged town. This is the Burgher Monument on Caesar's Camp. I'm not quite sure what Intrapionis means. These are the stone hands which comprise the major feature of this monument. This track goes through the bush, and where it goes to is recorded on this sign. Colonel Ian